Previously on Brickitect.
The water yesterday started pulling up right here. As the water pulled in here, eventually it started going into the actual Brickitect studio. They had to lift the carpeting up, which is okay, but the bad part is they had to cut all around here. So you see down here, they cut all the drywall off over here, and they had to cut that out. And the reason they had to do that is because the moisture gets up inside there. Even though it's kind of just on the floor, the moisture goes up into the walls, and that becomes a big problem with mold and stuff like that. So you have to get that all out of there. So now not only do I have to wait for 3 days of all these fans running in here to dry this off, I also have to then go back through and put new molding up, and I have to get new drywall for here. So the Brickitect studio is just straight up out of commission for a long time. Hey guys, welcome back to the Brickitect studio, a very empty Brickitect studio. It's been years since I've had this much space to fill with Lego, and it's an amazing feeling. The problem is all of that Lego is upstairs and it's all gonna be coming back down here. I would say the studio right now is at about 85% or so, and I'm gonna be giving you a tour in this video. I know most of you are probably looking forward to mail time today, which is traditionally what we do on Saturdays, but this week has been so busy that I haven't even had time to go to the post office. I've been working down here nonstop, although there was a couple stops because we did some other fun stuff this week that if you've been following along with the channel, you already know about. We did Knoebels, which is an amusement park not too far from my house, and it was glorious. I shot this amazing video, which I'll be editing this morning when the guys come today to shampoo and clean the floors down here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Yesterday was an amazing day too. We did a day out with Thomas, which I don't even need to say, it was an incredible experience. Clarkman was going crazy. I probably had as much fun as he did there. Oh, it's been fun. So even though this really sucks down here and it's been terrible, I found little ways that we can introduce a little bit of fun back into our lives. But as a result, something happened this week that hasn't happened in over 2 years on this channel, and that's that there's been 2 days in a row without a Brickitect video. And I'm probably more heartbroken about that than anyone else. I know there's a lot of people out there that look forward to these videos every day. And for me, when I don't upload, there's like this sense of guilt. Like I feel guilty. I'm like, dude, there's so many people that want to watch a video from us today. And I just haven't had time to make it because of all the other stuff. But like I said, I think everyone is very understanding of that. And it's just like one of those things when crises, when things like this happen, you just got to deal with it, and we've dealt with it very well. I got my father-in-law over here working with me, trying to help me get this place back in order so we can get our stuff out of the upstairs as soon as possible, which Mrs. Brickitect is really looking forward to, of course, because our dining room, as you saw, is stacked with Lego boxes, which if this was just my house, that's how it would probably look all the time. But, you know, bachelor life, I suppose. Did I even have bachelor life? I really didn't. I just went right into married life. Just when you try to make a video that's on point and it starts going off the rails like they always do. But today they're gonna come shampoo the floors, wait to let that dry, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna start bringing some stuff down here. But then we're going on a trip. So it's like, when the heck am I gonna get this place back in order? When am I gonna start making videos? But as we ponder that question, I'm gonna give you a tour of the place, show you a little bit of what we've done around here. I'm trying out a new camera here. Let's go to wide angle, and I'll show you guys what you probably recognize from the videos. This is where we shoot all of our videos. In fact, we're probably right about here where we make everything, and this is all that's left over here. We've got the Brickitect poster, we've got this as well. I'm sure the dust level is absolutely insane on all this stuff. In fact, you can see it on the poster here. Yeah, because I was doing a lot of sanding. In fact, you can see some of that over here. We actually have a wall again. If you remember from the last video and the last time that I showed this to you down here, they cut this whole section out so they could allow the moisture to get out, not to get mold. And we put a piece of drywall in there, put some spackle in there, and I've been sanding and redoing it and putting new layers on. And I have to say, I'm not gonna brag, but I think I did a pretty good job for having zero experience in this. It actually looks like the wall was there. I do need to slap some paint on this, and you'll see this on the other areas here too that have the heat vents under them. So we paint that, you'll never even know what happened, put a new cover over the electrical outlet there. Good as new, but what you probably noticed already in this video, take a look at this. This is what I spent all day Thursday doing with my father-in-law. We've got this really nice molding in here. This is, I want to say, what's the size? It's coming back to me. These were 6-inch wide, knotty pine, 8-foot planks that I bought at Lowe's. These were like $10 a piece, I want to say. We planed them down, if that's the word. We cut them down to like 4.5 inches. So they cover, there's like a hole behind here that they cut all the drywall out. And I didn't want to have to go back around the entire room and do what I did over there. You see how that is? I know this is turning into like a home improvement video and you guys are into Lego, but it's studio related. So I didn't want to have to do what I did there around the whole room. So we just put new molding up. And if this ever happens again, we can just pull that off and allow it to dry without having to cut anything. We did that around this entire room. It took us like 8 hours to cut all these. And it's probably my fault because I'm not the best helper. And doing cuts like this, I had to do cuts over and over again to make them right. But it looks really cool. I love the way it looks. We do still have to do the windows up here. We just ran out of time. So around that, you're going to see something that's very similar to right over here. I know the lighting's not fantastic, but you see this doorway right here and how that looks. That's how the molding around the window is going to be. And I just love the way this looks. I love all the knots and stuff in it. It looks fantastic. I do want to show you some Lego in here. I know you guys love Lego. And here's the Brickitect Journey logo. And we want to talk about dust. Some of you guys are just like, oh no. Yeah, when you sand, I was using a shop vac to suck all the dust up as I was sanding, but it escaped. And these are the victims. Even Boost is back there. He's like, why'd you do it to me? There's the Weapon Hulkbuster. He's just stayed in the window. The Brickitect hats are probably dusty. And this bad boy that I didn't move, that's probably a little dusty too. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I just couldn't take that off there. I probably should just move this whole thing out into the garage the way it was. And I wish I would have done that. Future Greg is so much smarter than old Greg or past Greg. But we've got dust. I'm going to get a giant can of air, my air compressor, and just go hopefully. But that's a little bit of Lego that was left in here. I cleared most of it out, of course. The backlog is still okay. Can I open it though? Let's move this out of the way. Let's take a look. Everything's still freshly preserved. Perfect. No dust in here, I don't think. Was there? I don't know. But it's all in there if you guys want a backlog tour. I've been meaning to do one for the month of June. Never got around to it after this crisis, unfortunately. So we'll keep that sealed up so nothing happens to it. Oh, that poster's still up over here too. It's one of my favorite posters. This is all the artwork that you guys made for us during our 15,000 subscriber contest. That was so neat. I started touching up the wall over here with some paint, and I kind of regret doing that. I just did a couple spots where it was kind of messy. And now if you look at it in the right light, you can see kind of where I had stopped at. So I might do a bigger swatch of that, or swath maybe, I don't know, when I do these. Speaking of these, there's more over here, over the heat vents. Again, this is what took most of my time, were these heat vent situations, but I am so happy that how that turned out. And again, I think it looks pretty good. Once I throw paint on there, you'll never know that there wasn't a wall there. Over here, we've got to do the windows again. I did painting around there. I might hit it with another coat, but we're gonna be putting the moldings up. Again, very similar to the molding that's around this door. We got all the doors done. I just wanted to have it so when they come to clean the carpeting today, everything's like all done. And now I can start moving all my stuff down and fill the studio up over here. And I could fill this up too. I just need to leave space around those windows. This is still here. Hat rack, coat rack. Took the coats. Probably should have taken the hats. In fact, there's the old school Brickitect hat there. The original, the OG Brickitect hat. Got a little dusty. Dust life in here. I came up with a great idea to make this little storage area way better. There was another wall that got cut out down here. I'm just going to say the heck with this. I don't remember what color I painted this. It's not the same as the rest of the studio. I'm just going to leave this as is. We're going to put molding up in here. This is the only area of the floor we still need to do. But I found out that these shelves fit perfectly in here. And I'm going to put like this one here. I'm going to put another one there. I might put something over here. And I found out that this shelf fits perfectly over here. So I might be ordering 3 more of these shelves. And that'll allow me to stay in the Brickitect studio for like maybe another year actually before I run out of space. So shelf there, shelf here, shelf here, shelf here, shelf here, maybe shelf here. That's how I've been able to keep all these boxes and how they keep adding up. But I think that's the tour. I kept this stuff up here too, which I'll come to regret, I'm sure, because it's all dusty. But this is like my display, all my little sets that I love. I love you, BB-8. Dark Vader, the Walker, the Star Walker. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. So many good memories in here, guys. In fact, this whole studio, so many good memories. Other than the past week. That was not good memories. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Again, I appreciate you guys bearing with me on this. It's been just one heck of a week. This was, can I rant? I don't know if this is going to be a rant. It's going to be more of just me venting. This summer, I've been waiting all year to get to June, so Mrs. Brickitect is home with us. So summer vacation, this happens, and took out an entire week, and I'm kind of frustrated about that. Like, this is the time that we should be having fun, enjoying each other's company. which we're still doing. I mean, we still got to go on 2 little trips this week, but this is just one of those things, like a stressor that I really didn't need to have right now. Even though past Greg was dumb enough to leave the roller coaster in here and a lot of his other stuff to get dusty, he also had a good philosophy. And I remember this back when this first happened. I thought it could be worse. I could have had a fire, any number of things could happen. I could have an illness, family problems. All of these other things are way worse than some water in a basement that has now been, like I said, maybe 85% repaired. So it could be worse. It's just one of those things. It's kind of a bummer when you're dealing with it. But once we get this all clean today and I get my stuff down here, it's gonna be like it never happened. Anyway, I need to wrap this video up. I'm sure most of you have already left after I got into the home improvement stuff here, but if you're still here, I wanna thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for the support on all of this. So many positive comments on the last one, I really appreciate. And we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming here, at least sometime soon. Hopefully have this done here this week, although we are doing some other stuff. I do want to say before I go, if you want to see a lot of the other stuff that we're doing this summer, because there's a lot of stuff happening, subscribe to Greg's World. That's where like all of our family vlogs and stuff are. There's a link down in the description below this video. We got a lot of stuff happening there. Hopefully a lot of stuff happening in here. Just need like another week to get this to 100%. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, next video,